Hi everyone, welcome to Wicthy Business, and I just wanted to come online today and share a little bit of exciting news and also a little bit about what's going to be happening in Wicthy Business on Monday with our from our live show. So those of you who were online with us on Monday, we did have our in-person coven, our first Wicthy Business in-person coven in Emley on Monday, and that was such an amazing day. Lots of powerful new intentions set for business, for our own businesses, but also for the ladies and the gentlemen who joined us there as well. It was really, really powerful. And it was lovely for us to see how this movement is growing and how we're all stepping forward and coming together to grow our businesses, because ultimately Wicthy Business is an alternative business growth community. That's what we're here for. We're here to support you to shine and to set off your business and work your business the way that you want to, rather than necessarily the way that you've been told. So the theme of this video, and what I really wanted to share, I've been excited to do this for the last couple of days, was about the fact me and Liz Green in a couple of weeks' time on the 10th of March are going to be doing a charity firewalk. Ooh, firewalk. I know, and it's my first firewalk. Liz has done a couple before, but it is my first firewalk, and I must have to come online and be authentic with you guys. I've got to admit, I am bloody terrified. I am so scared to be walking on some hot coals. This is a scary thing. It's going to be for charity, so it is going to be raising some money for the Wakefield Hospice. It's going to be happening at the National Mining Museum in Wakefield. So, it's very exciting at the same time. It's very exciting. I wanted to do it as a personal challenge to myself. I wanted to, I've heard a lot about firewalking. I felt very drawn to firewalking. And actually, it's very symbolic. It's very symbolic for us here at Wicthy Business, and very much in relation to facing our fears. So although, I'm scared to do it, and, it's possibly dangerous, and I could get hurt, could get burned. There's something very powerful about stepping onto those coals and walking through and passing through to the other side. And actually, I was looking up a little bit about firewalking, and firewalking was traditionally used in a lot of cultures as a rite of passage to measure one's courage, to measure one's test of faith. And it's very much about mindset. It's very much about mindset and the way that you walk across these coals, and making sure that you're connected, obviously, to your body, being in full awareness and full presence as well. And I thought about the symbolism of this, when we're stepping out in our businesses. Perhaps you run a holistic business and you're wanting to promote yourself online. You may have a lot of fear about offering your services or coming online and doing a live video. That can be quite scary. You can have a lot of fear around that. Or perhaps it's setting a certain price, or speaking about what it is that you do, especially if it is an alternative witchy business. And you may have gone to events, or in the past I'd gone to business networking events, and I'd felt that feeling of a fear of what if these people, what if they don't like me, or what if they don't get what I'm trying to do here, or what if they don't think that my service is valuable or important. And also the inner fears, the inner voices in our heads that tell us, we're not good enough, or what if no one buys anything from me, or what if all this is just in my head and it's just a dream, and what am I actually doing, what's going on. We all have moments like this, and this is what I really wanted to share. We all have these fears, especially as stepping out as an entrepreneur. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to do what we do each day, to create the stuff. This is coming from inside of us. This is so important to us. Every time we create something, even if it's something that we've made with our bare hands, how much of ourselves has gone into that, we've put part of us out there, and that gives us that sense of vulnerability. And actually, it takes a lot of courage and a lot of strength in order to face some of the fears that come up from that. But actually, the power, and our power, lies through stepping through and going through to the other side. And again, this is very symbolic of walking across the hot coals. Sometimes it is scary. It feels like it's dangerous to us. Our bodies have a natural fight or flight response, don't they? And sometimes we find ourselves procrastinating, rather than doing the thing that we know we really want to do or we know we should be doing. We find something else. We start cleaning the house. I know I've done that one before, or doing lots of those little tasks that feel easier, that feel take a lot less from us, because actually doing the thing feels scary. And something that I've been working with clients with recently and developing it in myself is a sense of becoming aware of when that fear is arising, listening to it, becoming aware of that sense and being like, okay, I'm aware that you're here, but actually my focus or my alignment is by going through this. In the past, I've chosen to kind of look away or try and work through it or push it to one side or ignore it. And now it's about facing that. Sometimes it is about looking fear in the eye and being like, okay, I'm aware that you're with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing me that this is important to me. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability or my triggers or things that I can develop and grow in myself. But actually, my intention or my focus is to go through this to the other side, because on the other side of that is where the dreams are. This is about stepping through our comfort zone, and this is one of the reasons for me why I've chosen to do this fire walk, is because I know that stepping through the other side is going to be transformational. And every time we do something, no matter how small it is, every time we do something new in our business, every time we, have one of those moments of like, right, I'm just going to sit down with myself and I'm going to phone that person, or I'm going to send that email, I'm going to write that post or create that thing, whatever it is for you. Every time we do that, we build on our strength, we build on our faith, we build on our courage. And this is about removing that judgment and allowing ourselves to be human and not have to have it all together all the time. It's perfectly fine to feel fear and feel afraid sometimes, but actually it doesn't have to stop us in our tracks. And it's often just as soon as we become aware that, oh yeah, I've got a bit of fear around this, kind of takes its power away a little bit as well. So yeah, lots been coming up, lots of symbolism around fire as well. Fire is a transmuter. It transforms, it changes energy. And if we look at the symbolism of fire walking itself as a rite of passage of testing one's faith, a lot of the times when we're stepping out and we're creating new things, we don't know the outcome. We don't know the result. There's no necessary, a guarantee every time we put a product or service out there. But what we are working on is we are working from a place of faith and trust in ourselves to let this thing through us. And it's about removing the blocks to that creative flow, because that space of creative flow is what's going to create our most authentic, powerful and amazing work to put out there. And this is the heart of our witchy business. This is us being ourselves in our work and allowing our work to come through us and flow through us as it wants to, rather than us trying to shape it or frame it in order to meet the demands of all the fears that go on in our heads, or all the fears or demands that the outside world may reflect back to us, because obviously everything's a mirror. So maybe there's someone in your world who's maybe showing you a little bit of the inner fear stuff that we can go, okay, I see that that's there, but actually I'm going to keep going with this because this is what feels right for me. This is what feels like it wants to come through me. And sticking to that. And this is another reason why we created Witchy Business, was to give ourselves that support and community, because it can be scary and it can feel very alone, and having people to talk to and support you is so important. I know it's been for me and Liz, we've known each other quite a while now, and just having someone to bounce off and share your ideas and share your fears and vulnerabilities with really, really supports you to move forward and to take those leaps of faith as well. So I just want to share a little bit about what's going to be happening on Monday then. So me and Liz have decided that what we wanted to do with our online support circle, so this is our online offering. So it's a coaching circle, it's a support space, it's a safe enclosed group. We're going to be running this on a subscription basis. So this is going to be £22 a month, so very, very high value for very, very low price. But we wanted to open it up for everyone watching, for all of you lovely witches in business, to come and join us and try us for a week, because we'd like to do that. Even if we're stepping out and wanting to try something for the first time, come and join us. Come and join us for absolutely no investment at all, 7 days completely free. And starting on Monday at straight after our live video at 2:22, we're going to be heading over to our support circle. So if you come online, you let us know you want to be in there, you want to take part in the 7-day trial that starts on Monday. If you let me or Liz know, we will add you to that private group, and we'll be heading straight over there and doing our first clarity coaching session, which is going to be called the Tree of Business. Now, this is something that I'm really excited to share with you. I was actually doing this with a close friend of mine, a colleague of mine, over the last couple of days, and it's been really powerful. And I have a little testimonial which I'll post underneath here, and he'll share a little bit about his outcomes from that workshop. But this is a live coaching session between me and Liz, and what we're going to be doing is looking at all the different components of your business, right from the foundations to where you're wanting to grow, what your outcomes are, what is it that you're looking for. And it's going to be creating your own visual map and getting a real lot of clarity and clear direction of where your business currently is and where you're wanting it to grow. And this has been really powerful tool for me, because not only is it visual, you can pop it up on your wall and you can see all the different components, but also what it helps do is it's getting everything out of the head and into a clear map where we can see connections between things. We can see where we can leverage our services in different ways, or areas that we may need to focus on more than others. So this can be a really powerful tool to use, and it can be applicable to any type of business as well, because it's really based on you and what you're wanting to create and what you're wanting to be and who you're wanting to be in your business and how you're wanting to run it as well. So I'm super excited to share that workshop, which is going to be live on Monday, and again completely free for all of you to try out and see the kind of thing that me and Liz will be doing each week. So this will be one of our weekly workshops. And the Tree of Business is just getting really clear on where you want in your business to go and where your business currently stands as well, and just getting that real mission statement clarity on what it is that you're here to do and get your witchy business out there and thriving. Because once we have that clarity, everything else becomes a lot easier. And sometimes it is just getting it all out on paper, and we're going to be here supporting you, together in this community to get this done, and to just take, it's very quick. It took us about half an hour the other day for me and my colleague to go through this process, and it's something that I've done in my own business and something that me and Liz will be doing live on Monday, so you can see how this works, and also you can then take that tool away and do it live in the workshop as well. So it's really exciting. I'm super excited to share, and I'll post links to the support circle, the testimonial, and also me and Liz are obviously doing the fireworks for charity, so we'll put a little sponsorship link in there as well for you. So if you do want to sponsor us, you don't have to, of course, but they're all going to be there for you. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm just keeping this video nice and short and sweet because it's just myself today, and of course we will be live on Monday at 2:22 for our Witches Be Tripping episode, new episode, which I'm really excited to share. We'll be sharing all about the insights that came from last week's live Witchy Business Coven, and talking a little bit more about what's going to be happening going forward with this Witchy Business movement. So let us know any comments, give us a little like or a little share or hello, just let us know what's been coming up for you, and I look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Take care, my lovely witches. See you very soon.